This is Channel 25 WVTT Olean. Now, from the Twin Tiers' biggest broadcast news operation, this is the 6 o'clock report with Jeff Androlonis and Alexa Olson. Listen on News Radio 96.7 WVTT or watch on News Channel 25 WVTT television. WVTT proudly presents the 6 o'clock report.
Good evening, I'm Alexa Olson.
And I'm Jeff Androlonis. Good evening. The big story tonight on the 6 o'clock report. Cold weather is officially here in the Twin Tiers, and health officials in Pennsylvania are issuing warnings about the flu flying across the Commonwealth. Now, health officials are asking you to keep up to date with the virus. Let's do that by going live to the WVTT Digital Newsroom, where WVTT's Valerie Tysander is standing by. Valerie, what have you learned about the virus?
Jeff, health officials in Pennsylvania are saying that residents need to be very careful because the influenza virus is spreading across the state at a rapid rate. State health officials say recently they have been seeing a big increase in flu cases across Pennsylvania. In fact, flu activity in Pennsylvania is now considered to be widespread. That means at least half of the state is experiencing influenza outbreaks, or what health officials call a flu-like virus. Acting Health Secretary Michael Wolf says residents should get their flu shots. The flu strain matches up very well with this year's flu vaccine. While many doctors and health officials recommend getting an annual flu shot, the author of Saying No to Vaccines, Sherry Tenpenny, questions its usefulness.
They found that in all three populations that are now getting the vaccine, the flu shots, infants that's starting at 6 months of age and little kids, the young population, the middle-aged adults that ostensibly have to get it to keep them from getting sick so they don't miss work, and the geriatric population. In all three of those populations, they found that the flu shot was no more effective at keeping you from getting the flu than a placebo.
It's important to note that just because you get the flu vaccine, it doesn't mean that you're not going to get the virus. It just means that if you do contract the virus, you're going to get a much less difficult version. In the WVTT Digital Newsroom, I'm Valerie Tysander. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Valerie. Also should point out that you can get a complete list of places that are offering flu shots this season by visiting our website. That's twintiersnews.com. Alexa?
Jeff, city lawmakers have approved a plan to alleviate parking problems near Washington West Elementary School at Tuesday night's Common Council meeting. Council approved no parking and no standing signs along the east and west sides of North 17th Street between Washington and West Sullivan. The signs will enforce Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Over the last several months, since the schools, downsized to just 2, we've had numerous calls about the parking issues at Washington West, and we're really trying to work with the school and work with the principal and everybody at Washington West and try to be a good neighbor. So Alderman Smith put in a PL to put some signs up, no parking.
Additionally, Mayor Witt also reminds drivers that the East State Street project isn't finished yet and work will resume in the spring.
I just want to let folks know we're not finished with it, even though it's open to two-way traffic. There's still a lot more to do on the one side. We just opened it for the winter, so it would make life a little easier for folks, but we should finish up in the spring.
But work on East State Street will resume for a short time tomorrow as temperatures are mild these next couple of days. 7 a.m. tomorrow, crews from United Survey will be working on sewer lines along Front Street between Garden Avenue and East State Street. At this point, traffic will be closed off. All drivers except the residents who live in that block, Jeff.
Meanwhile, the memorial service for the Northern Potter High School music teacher who was killed in church will be available to watch online. Northern Potter High School officials say the service will happen Saturday morning at the high school auditorium. You can find a link to that service on our WVTT News Facebook page. Darlene Sittler was allegedly gunned down by her ex-husband Greg Eldred. Eldred is expected to appear in court next month where he'll face murder charges.
Bradford City Police apprehended a reportedly armed and dangerous fugitive last night. City Police say they picked up 30-year-old Carl-Louis Barrick at an apartment on Tibbetts Avenue. Barrick is awaiting extradition for a felony warrant in Illinois.
McKean County is marketing itself to tourists as Trail Central. Now Smethport Borough will soon be releasing an app for iPhones and Android devices that has mapped those trails via GPS coordinates. Also on the map are coordinates of the historic homes in Smethport's Mansion District and businesses in Smethport's downtown commercial district. The app was introduced to community leaders and the public at a meeting last night at the Hamlin Memorial Library. Dr. Billy Schumann is assistant professor of anthropology at Pitt Bradford and director of the Allegheny Institute.
We hope to have built or helped build up the economic infrastructure of Smethport in a way that also promotes public awareness of the history and environment of this area.
The app for both Apple iPhones and the Android devices is being beta tested right now. It should be ready for release right around the first of the year.
Well, Jeff, additionally, outdoor enthusiasts will have more to look forward to. Holiday Valley will finally be opening for ski season this Saturday, starting at 8:30 in the morning. The snow has been made, and Holiday Valley is raring to go for opening day. Since the day after Thanksgiving, the ski resort has been busy trying to accumulate enough snow to finally open the slopes, but the unseasonably warmer temperatures have made it a challenge. Director of Marketing Jane Ashborough says this year's opening day is about a week late than previous years, but the slopes should have about 1/16 inch base of snow. Ashborough says the resort is excited for the opening of the slopes, but also the grand opening of their new building, Holiday Valley Lodge.
Yeah, I'm very excited. You know, it's been a little bit of a challenge to get started this year, and with our new building, it's very exciting. The building, Holiday Valley Lodge, will be opening on the 15th as well, so 2 big openings in one day.
An Allegheny County woman is facing petty larceny charges tonight following an incident at the Giant Food Mart in Wellsville. Police arrested 20-year-old Rachel Sexton. She'll appear in Village of Wellsville Court in January.
Congressman Tom Reed announced that H2A users can now prepare and file their applications online as part of his reform for the Family Farm Relief Act. H2A is a temporary program that allows farmers who are short on workers to bring non-immigrant foreign workers to the United States to fulfill agricultural duties. The online application will make it easier for farmers to get up-to-date information during their busiest seasons. The electronic filing system will help to save time and money for the agricultural community while keeping them updated on the application.
Governor Andrew Cuomo recently announced that $1 million in federal funding is being awarded to enhance the competitiveness of New York's agricultural products. Now, that funding will support the research, development, and promotion of specialty crops, including fruits. Additionally, a $200,000 grant will be awarded to help support the growth of the state's wine, beer, and spirits industry. New York State was recently rated one of the best wine-producing states in the country, with 48 New York wines rated 90 or above by the 3 major wine consumer organizations.
Well, New York State could be facing a dairy cliff if the House of Representatives doesn't take action and pass the bipartisan Senate Farm Bill, which offers federal aid to dairy producers if milk prices fluctuate or the price of cow feed skyrockets. Senator Charles Schumer is urging the House to make a decision before the first of the year, or milk prices could double to $6 per gallon statewide.
In just 2 days, 2 Buffalo teachers have been attacked by students in separate incidents. In the first incident, Thursday morning, a female student from Riverside High School was arrested after she allegedly threw her male teacher to the ground and allegedly kicked him in the face. Authorities discovered a knife on the girl after she was arrested. Then on Wednesday, a second grader attacked his teacher allegedly. The teacher leader taken to ECMC suffering head injuries. Officials within the Buffalo School District are still investigating both incidents. Still to come on the 6 o'clock report, our first look at weather. The global news update is straight ahead, and WVTT's Wall Street wrap-up all on the way. Here on News Channel 25, WVTT.